Do it now. I told you, do it now.
It's Thursday night, and it's the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan here, along with Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg. Happy you could join us. Now a chance to check out tonight's starting lineups. And as we take a look here at Brook Lopez, guys, give us some thoughts.
Kevin, he has a great knack for blocking shots from the weak side. He can always sense the right moment to leave his man, come over and help, and chase down the shooter.
Steve, another signature part of his game is the way he runs the pick and roll. He gets so many easy baskets that way. It's a play they should run for him as often as they can.
In the last meeting for these two teams, the Celtics came away with the win against Milwaukee. And guys, they come into this one looking for win number 3 in the season against these guys. They already have won the first 2.
And I thought, guys, they were the beneficiary of some lackluster defense being played against them.
I agree with you. I mean, it was really shocking how many free runs to the hoop they got.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, here's what the Celtics head coach had to say when we spoke just a few minutes ago. He told me they'll be looking to stretch the opposing defense and open things up by using their ability to knock down long-range shots. Success from the perimeter will translate to success on the inside. Those were his words to me, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, Doris. Always want to get those threes falling consistently.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right, because that's really the only way that you can force the defense to spread out and extend itself, and when that happens, then other opportunities are created.
Now, Smart, following Drew Holiday's three-point attempt. That's good. Williams has got his first points of the night.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out in the perimeter, make them beat you from long range.
Outside Holiday. He passes to Antetokounmpo.
Defensive foul. Jason Tatum. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Holiday with the 3. Gets it to go. Holiday's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
And there's the feed to Smart. Brown. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Brown's got 5 points so far. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Allen with the screen for Holiday. Shoots the 3. Offensive rebound, Bucks. Well, it was the Boston Celtics winning their last game against the Wizards in Washington.
That was a game in hostile territory, too, guys. And it seemed like they had confidence right from the beginning, unbothered by being on the road.
And, you know, their shots were falling. From the top to the bottom of that lineup, their guys were heated up.
Milwaukee making a switch here. He hits both from the stripe.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
1:37 left to play in the first quarter. And the basket good. Antetokounmpo's got his first bucket in this one.
He's so reliable. His offense seems to be consistently there for this team.
It's stolen by Allen. Holiday left side. And blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Now with a strong mix of perimeter and interior defense, these leading shot blockers among small forwards this past month have had a very good run at their own end of the court. And Milwaukee has possession. 8-point game. From past the arc.
Well, they missed a few easy ones from inside.
Allen's shot is off. It's Brown with the drive. White, good.
I love the aggressiveness with their approach, pounding the ball inside, and it's working.
They are owning this game early. They are constantly finding lanes to the basket.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Yes, they've had their opportunities in the big fight, but they haven't hit as many as you'd like to see them hit.
Well, the bottom line, Kevin, is they're getting good shots, okay? They're getting the ball inside, but the other side of that is you've got to finish. You've got to concentrate on finishing. I think they're in there looking for contact and not concentrating on putting the ball in the basket.
Now here is Carter.
Defensive foul. Brandon Ruben. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the first. Clock at 6. Portis, he's guarded by Williams.
Building this lead, they've been excellent at not allowing any good second chances. If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throw of the evening. And the Celtics with possession here. They lead by 7. Brogdon. Celtics passing it around. Pass to Horford. It's rebounded by Leonard.
You'd expect him to nail that one being that close to the hoop.
Pass to Ingles. Feeds it to Leonard. The three-pointer no good. Here's Richard. And we reach the end of the first quarter. It's the Celtics leading.
On tap this Saturday, April 1st, the Los Angeles Clippers take on the New Orleans Pelicans. Don't miss it.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
Well, the other thing I like is defensively, they're causing turnovers, and that's allowing them to get into transition.
On the court right now for the Celtics. And the call will be against Al Horford. That is his first foul of the game.
They tried to step in and cut him off, but just not quick enough.
And we have the benefit of replay, but I think they got that one right, which is the case most times, even though fans don't think so. When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Richard, defended by Carter. Dropped it. Sinks the triple.
The thing you notice right off the bat from the statistics, just his three-point percentage. I mean, it's a terrific number, and it's a combination of things. Good shot selection, mechanics is solid, and his movement on the perimeter is outstanding.
And his attitude, Steve, just his general poise and presence is something else you notice about him. He's really a calming influence over that team.
So for the Bucks, their last game a loss to Indiana.
They had major problems at the charity stripe in that game. It was interesting. They just could not make free throws.
Yeah, and that's frustrating to watch, especially on the road where your opportunities at the line can be a little more sparse. And when you're at home, boy, you've got to cash in on them.
Celtics making a switch here. Both free throws good from Ingles. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Brogdon. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. With this pause in the action, to show you the NBA's highest scoring teams since the All-Star break. Number 1, the Celtics. The Bucks second.
Both these clubs have been putting up big numbers since the All-Star break, and it's been impressive to watch it.
The Bucks making a switch here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Bucks trail by 10. Back to Carter. 0. And Lopez throws it down.
Strong off the offensive rebound.
What a play. They can cut this lead down if they start converting more of their second points.
I'm with you there.
Yeah, but you wonder, where were those earlier? They're just hustling more now.
Griffin with the steal. Brogdon, defended by Crowder. Smart buries the long-range jumper. Smart's got 5 now.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Well, he may just be trying to get a break in the action and clear their heads. You know, a lot of their shots are rimming out. You wonder if their confidence isn't suffering at this point.
I think that's a good time to call a timeout. If a team has a few fall the wrong way for them, just burn a timeout and let them forget about it. Regroup, talk about it, and refocus.
And the Bucks making a change here. Holiday's checked in.
personal foul. Third team foul.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And yes, sir, that one counts. Holiday's got his second bucket of the night. And now, the first timeout play here for Boston.
Well, he's got to get everybody on the same page. I mean, that's the reason for this timeout. And if that happens, I think they can improve and start playing better.
You know, it's a coach's job to always try to be 2 or 3 steps ahead of the opponent and to look for that extra edge if you can. And I think he feels like he might have seen one.
That's good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, if you just looked at assist as the measuring stick, they've been by far the better team.
And again, it's Milwaukee converted.
He's starting to pick things up here after a tough first quarter.
Smart passes to Griffin. He feeds it to Smart. Rocket. Kicks it to Smart. Shot clock at 5. Takes the lead pass. The shot's good from Muscala.
Just putting on a passing display out there.
Well, just add another fantastic assist to the highlight reel for this guy.
52 seconds left in the second quarter. Holiday dishes to Crowder. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Crowder's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. There's the pass to Smart. Dropped it. Pass to Muscala. Lopez with the steal. Dishes it to Holiday. He kicks it to Crowder. Back to Holiday. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Offensive rebound. He dishes it to Crowder. Hooked away. Holiday attacking, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Celtics making a switch here. 9 seconds left to play here in the half. And White kicks to Smart. Back to White. 1 second left. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
Boy, a big bonus for them.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Hello and welcome, everyone. Another NBA season is about to... The Pelicans will face off against the Nuggets out in Denver. You have to be excited for rivalry games. It's always fun to watch these two meet. Start time is 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific. Thanks so much for joining me here in studio. Second half action is coming right up. We hope you enjoy the rest of the game.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Now it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. Bucks trail by 11. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Pacers on the floor. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. They've got Chris Middleton. Brook Lopez is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Holiday. And it's Allen. And it's the shooting guard. And White slams it in.
Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control, even at full speed. I love that about him.
And Holiday kicks to Antetokounmpo. Tries from the block. And Boston with the rebound.
And the rebounding numbers don't actually tell the whole story. I mean, they're barely ahead in that category, but when they've needed them, they've gotten them. They've really battled hard.
It's their work on the glass, Steve, that's prevented any kind of momentum swing.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
He is so creative, Kevin. That's what I love about watching him. As good as anybody in the league at breaking down a defender one-on-one.
And I also want to point out how good he is at positioning himself defensively near the bucket. He knows how to draw a charge.
Bucks trail by 15. Second half just getting started. About a minute played.
Defensive foul. Jason Tatum. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
There's the dish to Middleton. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
But the drive to the bucket was nice. A finger roll finish. Beautiful.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Let's take this chance to bring you now the hottest shooters from downtown this month. Brook Lopez third.
Sometimes a three-point shooter just finds that rhythm, and it just seems to carry over. He's been hot for about a month now.
Boston leading by 13. Tatum defended by Antetokounmpo. Here's Smart. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Smart's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
Now here is Holiday. He's covered closely. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. And it's Williams throwing it down.
A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous, stupendous alley-oop.
This crowd just stunned at the sight of that one.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Antetokounmpo off the left rim and out.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
And stretching back to the break, here's how the Celtics have performed. First in scoring, first in assists. And they're also #1 getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals. An aggressive team that ball hawks very effectively.
And the points that they're scoring per game that you talked about is really a result of great offensive execution. And this is a club that works well together. They get great looks, and they'll also score in transition.
The Bucks making a switch here. Middleton's checked in. Outside Holiday. Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. To the middle. Middleton. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Williams is checked in for Brown. Smart dishes to Horford. Good on the triple. Horford's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Wow, they are just red hot, guys, not missing a thing.
Sometimes you see a player get on a tear like this, Steve, but never an entire team.
To the paint, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Only 5 games left in the season. Let's quickly take a look at how the playoff field is going to stack up out east. Taking a look at Boston. What a run they've had this year. In first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding. And, of course, Milwaukee right behind them, just 1 spot down.
You know, looking at Boston, they've been taking care of business all season long and very much looking forward to the playoffs.
Yeah, you know, the regular season is a marathon. They've tallied a great record to this point, but really, it's all about positioning and preparing themselves for the postseason.
White against Holiday. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And now let's find out which teams excelled from the free throw line in the season's second half. #1, the Celtics. The Bucks second.
Kevin, to paraphrase a Bible verse, making free throws can cover up a multitude of sins.
It's Brown with the drive. Williams' shot is off. The Bucks have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Number 24. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
On offense, here are the Celtics. They're on a 17-7 run. Tatum. Busted. No good that time either. Williams kicks to Smart. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. This ball movement by Boston. Allen passes to Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been
Coming up this Saturday night, April 1st, the Dallas Mavericks go up against the Miami Heat. Big-time hoops coming.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And they continue to knock down the long-range three-point shot as well.
And a look at the five for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. They've got Horford. White is out there with Smart. Then there's Brown. Bucks trail by 21. Shot is blocked. And Middleton kicks to Holiday. It's hauled in by Brown. Boston's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Tatum. And it's right. It's off the rim. The Bucks shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Allen's shot is off.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
The feed to White. Tatum. Boston again missing.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
And Holiday kicks to Antetokounmpo. Back to Holiday. A three. And that is good. Holiday's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Bucks.
A little confusion defensively.
Yeah, you know what? He sent the D a little message with that three.
Boston making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Celtics leading by 18. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. That's on Brook Lopez. That one is off. And he sinks the second. Timeout called the Bucks.
He can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up in the paint.
They're just way too porous as a defense right now. A lot of holes in that defense. It's a good time to use a timeout here.
Outside Holiday. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Oh, nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. On the wing Brown. He passes it to White. Fires for three. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Williams gets the bucket.
Well, it's a wrap, fellas. No way you come back in this one.
Not anymore. Any chance of that happening went out the window a while ago.
And Holiday kicks to Middleton. The kick out to Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Lopez. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's what has to happen if they're going to turn this thing around. He's got to take charge. He's got to be aggressive and really look to push here offensively.
Tatum. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Kevin, he's got such a great focus as a shooter. He's a very frustrating player to guard because unless you actually block his shot, you are not going to get in his head and affect him.
And Steve, even more than that, this is what I think of when I think of him. Late in the fourth quarter, time winding down. They've got one shot to win the game. He's your man. He's the guy I'm looking for to make it happen. You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Shot is no good. Some solid defense from Brown. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Tatum. Lopez covering. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo.
That's a shot you've got to take if you're looking for the three-pointer. I mean, the defense was nowhere around.
Middleton dishes to Holiday. 3-second difference between shot clock and game time.
It's going to be a great game for them. No win on the road comes easy in the NBA. Nice performance.
Any player loves sending his own fans home happy. He loves even more sending opposing fans home miserable.
Allen passes to Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. So Boston going with almost an entire new group. 6 seconds left in the fourth. Outside Williams. There's the three. It's off. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Some days.
Extra bright, I want y'all to see.